What is up, everybody? Good morning for me. It's 8:40. We are headed to the alignment shop. Got kind of a cool day planned. I'm gonna... Dang squirrels in my driveway. Look at these things, dude. About ran a squirrel over right in my driveway. Go on. I'm driving the Eat More Possum truck, which I'm about to shut my gate, so I'll get out and show it to you real quick. But I put this truck for sale. I did a lot of the mechanical stuff on it, / had it done, and put it for sale for what I thought was a reasonable price, and got a bunch of hate, which, as you guys know, literally don't care. But I've had the truck for a little while, got caught up on some other project, moved some other items around. So today we're gonna give this thing a quick makeover. I'm hoping to get it all done today. It's gonna start with taking these off. Well, it's gonna start, we're heading to the alignment shop to get an alignment. It supposedly was aligned, but the steering wheel's not straight, and if we're gonna start working on this, I want it just to be even better. So alignment, we are changing the wheels and tires. We are gonna lower the back down an inch or two, take these rails off, ditch the big mirrors, ditch this seat. I might try to do something with this headliner that's a little hillbilly-ish, but make it look better. And mechanically, everything else on this truck is actually really good. Let me get back in here actually, because I'm almost running late. AC is all charged up and blowing cold. However, I noticed the vent down here by your left knee is not blowing very hard, so I think that tube under there is unconnected or broken. And then I had someone ride with me the other day, and they said that far vent's not working, which is probably missing the tube. And I have a parts blazer at my shop, so I'm hoping it has those few parts. And as far as anything else that's annoying is this window track, the driver window. It has new felts and rubbers and the sweeps on it, but someone's got something misadjusted, or it's off of the rear track because it doesn't stay in the front track, which means the rear track is off or broken. I've fixed a bunch of those, so I'm gonna check that out. So I'm hoping to get all that done today, and I have a really cool seat. It's a funny story with the seat, so stick along and check that out. So we're headed up the fire tire, get this thing on the rack, change the wheels and tires, lower the back down a little bit more, and then we'll get you an update. So we'll catch you in a little bit. All right, my boy's getting that thing on the rack. It's a long story, but I have the wheels and tires for it. They're here, they mounted them, but there's only 3 because I already have one, but it's at my shop, I forgot it. So I'm gonna take Alex's little work truck here, a little flatbed with some mud wraps. Gonna run back up to my shop while he's doing the alignment on that, go grab that wheel, and I'm thinking about getting the windows tinted on that thing today too. So I got some cool plans, so stick along. Brother, I ain't got no gas in it. God damn, this is gonna be a more costly ride than I thought. Shit. Well, this ride to get my wheels getting expensive, but at least I've come to my favorite place. Check out his rig too, dude. A little single cab, 6.0 gas, dually, mud wraps. I like it, dude. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, we have made it to my shop. I'm gonna welcome you guys to my wheel and tire shed. Not bad. We got some parts, a bunch of spacers, adapters, hubcaps, a couple of airbags. There's my weld I'm after, and a bunch of other random stuff, man. We got some good stuff in here too. A lot of steelies really that I take off. What we got here though, boy? Shoo-wee, that looks like a set of welds with some fresh boggers. A bunch of 20-inch tires, I actually used a couple of those. It's a long story how I'm putting this set of wheels and tires together, but kind of cool. Got some center lines with some mud wraps. Got some cool hot rod stuff. But that's the weld rafter. The other 3 are already down there. So we're gonna get that. Get that loaded up. Check out this flatbed too, dude. Not gonna lie, I like this. Let me get this to sit here for a second. This is sick. I need this actually, but like in a square body version. Like literally pretty much, yeah, that thing's cool, man. Pretty much exactly like the dually here. but with a flatbed and like, I don't know, dude, I'm thinking like some 38.5, like skinny boggers. Oh, that would look good. I mean, that's great. This thing is absolutely epically great, but that flatbed look is really cool actually. So it'll come, everything comes with due time. Look at that weld, boy, looking tight. So we're gonna get that thrown up there and get back down there. He's already doing alignment, get these wheels and tires on, get the back lowered, trying to get the windows tinted, gonna change the seat, change the mirrors. Gonna give that thing a whole makeover today. So it's gonna be like a whole new truck, and then the price is gonna go up. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna do a fun thing at the end of the day here when I get done with the truck. I'm just gonna literally tally up the extra money that I spent on it today. And the wheels and tires are actually at a huge discount because I had a spare from another project, wheel and tire. I had the rest of the tires just laying around kind of from other projects, stuff that you acquire, you know how that goes. So tires were free. One of the wheels were free. I had to buy 3 wheels. And so there's not gonna be a huge cost there. And then really just the window tint, alignment, the blocks. I have a really cool story with a seat to put in there. So really not spending a lot of money today, just kind of some stuff I've laying around and a little bit of labor, and we're just gonna add it to the cost of the truck. So, you know, if someone's interested in the truck and they like the new look, you're just gonna pay for the little bit of stuff, the money that we spent. I'm not gonna include any of my time or effort because I actually mostly enjoy what I do most days. So today's just kind of a fun day and taking you guys along with me. So we'll catch you in a little bit when we get these wheels on this thing. Not bad, bro. He's already got this thing all in the green. Got 1 inch and 2 inch possibly. U-bolts are pretty long, so we'll see what we can do there. You already got that thing in the green, bro. Or was it decent? Just the steering wheel is crooked. But I noticed the tie rods are kind of rusty. Oh, did they loosen up? Alright, we're back in the old dually. I'm starving. He's actually getting the rear blocks put in. We'll only be able to get a 1 inch in there. The U-bolts aren't quite long enough, which will be fine because the back tire, the profile size is way higher than the front, so that's giving it that rake that I don't like. So the tires and wheels, the tires I'm putting on it are much more of a standard matching height front and back, and then if we lower the back an inch, it's going to really level the truck out. But long story short, we're back in his old dually, and I'm gonna go grab me some food, grab them a couple things they want, and hoping to get these dang windows tinted today too. Window tint, seat, wheels, tires, rear blocks. I'm gonna do something with the headliner and maybe fix that driver window. So good little checklist today on that thing. We'll see if we can get knocked out. Oh, and maybe those AC vents, don't forget about those because those are fucked up too. So we'll keep you on the loop on everything. All right, so these welds are kind of a headache sometimes. The cap, we had to dent. And I actually had to, we'll show you on this side, we had to take this off and move the cotter pin to the side and get it just enough to where it's not rubbing on the spindle stud, and then the wheel goes on without trying to push the cap off. All right, so yeah, we just moved the cotter pin from the front side to there, and then you can see how much we can smash that cap in to make clearance for the hubcap. And you just do it till you can just maybe feel it on there because you don't want it rubbing, and then call it a day. And just like that, we got perfect clearance. It goes on, it doesn't even touch the cap. All right, facelift's coming along good. Alignment done, welds done. Check it out, dude. So we're gonna ditch those mirrors, ditch those bed rails, trying to get the windows tinted like I told you guys. The back will come up just a little bit when we unload the bed, but it'll probably come up a ½ inch or so. These I'm actually putting on another truck. The rear tires were much taller than the fronts. They were 275 45s. So we took those off of the rear billet specialties and put 305 35s to match the front a lot better, because the front is running a 245 40 20. So got rid of those tall skinny tires off the back, put a more appropriate fitting tire. Those are actually going on a truck that's at Georgie. It's actually that Orange Street truck. You guys have seen that he's been working on. We're actually heading out there now to go drop those off and get you guys an update on that truck as well. And I'm probably gonna run out of time to do the interior stuff on this truck today, but I'm gonna try to knock out the mirrors and get those bed rails off and try to get the windows tinted so at least you can get the whole exterior look. But I'll have to get to the seat, the headliner deal, and that window another day. But this thing is looking, look at my boy smiling. He's happy about it. He's making YouTube, baby.
I know, you got me finally.
He's on it. Check it out. It looks good. These welds are hard to beat. Sick setup, man. And then alignment dialed in on this thing. It actually wasn't too far off, but the steering wheel was crooked, which I hate. So we went ahead and threw it on the rack, and that's where we were. Not terrible, guys. That's not bad alignment, but my guy don't play, dude. Check it out. If it can be right in the good specs, he can get them there. Steering wheel's nice and straight. He took it for a ride. So also forgot about the AC vents. I'd like to fix those too. So we're gonna try to finish the outside cosmetics of this thing today, and like I said, that's probably about it. But we're heading to Georgie's, drop off these wheels for that truck, give you guys an update on that truck, and we're gonna keep at it. In fact, steering wheel good and straight. This thing cruises nice. AC's blowing cold. The old radio works. We got fully working gauges in this truck. Like I said, we've already done quite a bit of stuff to this truck to get it where it is. So just kind of skipped the whole Fran cosmetic look. Was trying to keep it in a little bit better price range from somebody or for somebody, and people just seem to lose their minds. So now I'm like, fuck it. We're just gonna ball out, make it cool like I do with most of my stuff, and that's what we're on the way to do right now. So wheels are done. This is that seat, man. I got to get rid of this seat. I have a badass bench seat that's actually the correct color in my opinion. It's the correct year seat that belongs in the truck, so that's just going to work out really great. So we'll show you that later, and trying to get these last few cosmetic things done today too, but I'm not sure if we'll get to the interior stuff. So we're headed to Glizzy Garage. We're going to drop off these wheels and tires, and we'll catch you back. All right, so we literally just pulling up the Glizzies, and we got my wheels. We're gonna load those. What up? Good morning. You need an open sign and a closed sign. Morning. Look at you both got pants on. It's 100 degrees outside.
My ninja fit, dude.
Gosh. All right, so we brought those wheels here because, as you guys know, we're kind of tired of the torque thrust. That gets old.
Oh,
so
God.
You like them?
I just polished them.
Well, that means I already told you I'm going to be able to sell them easier because he just polished them. I told him after we were taking them off so they get clean first. But it's going to be on the bill, double polished. All right, what up? I told y'all we're going to get the windows tinted. Here we are. Stopped at my buddy's wheel shop. Actually, dude, used to do all kinds of window tinting for me back in the day. And I was telling him I've kind of grown out of the window tint. I almost peel it off nowadays, but I just feel like this truck needed it. So what'd you put on this thing for me?
We put 30% Nano Pro. It's a ceramic-based film. Just gives you a little bit more heat rejection without all the darker films. Classic truck like this doesn't really need darker film. You kind of want to achieve the classy look. A lot of people still like being seen in a truck like this.
Yeah, it looks nice. We did the whole windshield too.
Yeah. Wrap that in the same thing that's wrapped around the sides. So all in all, it should be pretty straightforward. It will hold up through the test of time, but just hopefully someone loves it and whoever's gonna buy it.
Sick, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Thanks, sir.
Always.
All right. Any local people need some window tint, there you go. This thing's looking classy. Not too dark, not too light. We did the whole windshield. I like it. AC's blowing cold. Yeah, man. No more fishbowl. So we gotta get rid of those mirrors next, get rid of these rails. We're moving along with my one-day build. Get rid of that seat soon. Yes, sir. All right, so we're cruising back to town. His shop was actually only 8 minutes from Georgie, so that was pretty convenient. And it is funny because actually, and some people might know me, I literally have been known to just peel the window tint off stuff nowadays for some reason. I just think it's more classy, but I don't know, I was just feeling a little frisky today. Figured we spruce this truck up. And I gotta say, the AC blows ice cold in this truck because we went through it, and it does make a huge difference when the windows are tinted and the sun is not just beaming on you. And we did the whole windshield too, which looks fantastic. So super cool. And I kind of feel a little young again, getting some windows tinted, man. I haven't done that in a while. So classy, looks good, keeping the heat out for me. I like it. Matches the weld wheels a little bit. ditch the mirrors, ditch the bed rails, try to get a seat in this thing, my little signature floor mats, try to do something with my little saggy headliner here without getting too crazy. And we're gonna call this like a one-day build maybe, even though we've already done a bunch of stuff, but a one-day glow up. Is that what a chick would say, a glow up? Yeah, I'm gonna give this old truck a good glow up, so keep chipping away. If I get anything else done that's cool, we'll chime you guys in on it. I gotta say too, man, I've been in this truck all day. This thing is a cruiser, man. Filled up the fuel earlier. This thing never gets hot. Of course, it's got all new cooling system. Oil pressure's great. Fucking just cruising 70 like it's nothing, man. Got the old Kenwood jamming a little bit. I am considering, I'm putting a stereo in this thing now. Need my kick panels, 4 6.5s and a 12 in the back. Yeah, I think it's going to be deserving of that very soon. Finish up these interior things, the last few cosmetic things, and then after a stereo, I think it needs clear coat. So we'll see how far we go with this thing, man. I'm actually having fun doing this quick build, man. Wheels, tires, window tint, change a few cosmetic things. See if I can get Nick to put a stereo in tomorrow. Just bam, 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 get it done. One day build, baby. All right, we just got back to my shop, get my stretches. This seat is brutal in this truck, dude. I mean, you catch your butt on that thing getting in. There's nothing, dude. Really cool seat, honestly. This was some kind of an accessory. Super cool seat, but it's cooked. So that's the crazy thing with the seat, right? So I didn't have one, and you guys seen this truck. And ironically, this truck came with a really, really nice red factory seat. But dude, look at the seat that's in this truck. I can't make this up. This is extremely close to like the actual correct color, correct year seat that should be in that truck, because it's the older style with the latch back here. So I got to get these. Damn, they even got 4 bolts in it. So I got bolts up there. Oh shoot. Not quite the right seat, or someone bent that. Okay, no big deal. We're just gonna bend that. Someone sat in the seat while it was sitting down or something and bent that, because that is the correct seat. It's not a Suburban seat, because Suburban seats don't fold. So I think this is 100% the correct seat, obviously. Just these got bent flat, which I have seen before, so we'll just get that bent back down. But when I put that seat, that's a little tarnished, but looks really good, and it's a good color, in this truck, it's gonna be insane. I mean, it's gonna fix that so nice. I'm really excited to get that done. So we're gonna get the seat in. Windows are tinted, wheels are on, getting ready to rip these mirrors off. I got some mirrors inside my shop, and I really like to pull these off. They're all rusty though, and they're pretty long under there, man. Very long, and I doubt they're gonna unthread. So I might try to unthread them, and if not, I think I can just get a pair of vice grips underneath on the back side and just break the screws off. I think might be the easiest deal. So I want to get those off, change the mirrors, swap the seat out. I'm gonna be real happy with my one-day transformation. I think I did almost everything I told you guys I was gonna do. So I'm gonna get started on that. What do we got? We got a box there. Actually, I think I have. See what we got. Don't mind the mess. We have mirrors somewhere. Uh-oh. This might affect my, dang, I had mirrors here. I had mirrors there. This is gonna affect my one-day build that I had in mind. I have mirrors though. Where are they? Don't mind this room. This is a scary room. Dang it, and the light's not working. What do we got here? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dang it. Oh! Big W. I knew I had mirrors. Someone moved them. That would be me. How about a little orange peel? Not bad, man. Not bad. We've been working on that, actually. As in we, my audio guy. Probably gonna be so dark in here, but He put some insane stereo in this thing, dude. It's got 10-inch fucking mid-range speakers. Too dark to see, but this is all finished back here, amp, and there's 2 8s down there on the bottom and a huge ported box. So this thing is crazy loud actually. So, all right, so we got the mirrors, and guess that's it. I'm sure I'm gonna have to put those mirror bolts off too. And I'm 100% not taking the door panels off right now. Oh, that is another thing. That window, the driver's side window, I'm probably not gonna get to that today because it kind of like comes off the track. And I still might play with the headliner. I just got something idea in mind for that. And the last time I did these, there's like, obviously, the last one I did had nuts on the inside. And I didn't want to take my door panel off, so I just cut these off carefully and then just dropped the bolts down inside. And I'm hoping the new mirrors, I usually, when they have these tow mirrors on here, I can usually use the new mirrors to use that hole and or at least hide that hole. Nothing we can do about those bottom holes. So I'm gonna get after this little project and we'll catch you guys. All right, this might not be too bad. It looks like they just got some kind of like, not self-taver, but just some big sheet metal. Yeah, like a sheet metal style screw. I already loosened them up. Oh no, they do have some kind of an insert in there though still. Huh. I wonder why they use sheet metal screws if it had an insert. Oh, come on, man. Ah. Here, darn it. We got to make another trip inside. What do we need? An 11? Just a wrench, maybe? That's an odd-sized wrench. An 11? Wrench. What do we got? Well, you can tell I made that for something very special at one time. If you're a tool guy, you know that has to happen sometimes. I prefer just to have a box end, but those other ones didn't seem so loose, so we're gonna try my specialty tool belt that I made. Oh shit. This install might not be too bad. Oh yeah, it's not bad. I promise guys, if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I can start collecting YouTube money, I'm gonna buy meta glasses. That is a promise. Actually, that's just a full-blown Scout's honor. That's beyond a promise. Scout's honor, I'll get some meta glasses because this would be really cool. And then you could even, well, not me, but Sam will be able to speed it up while it's all happening. Because I am struggling with this one phone deal. Oh yeah, they got little insert deals, so probably just gonna leave nothing in those. And I'm gonna use the bracket and the new mirrors to cover up that hole. Bear with me and we'll try to keep you guys along here for a second. This is where the meta glasses would be really nice. So these take 2 screws. There's a plastic trim deal that goes behind it. Dump the parts in here so we don't lose them. All right, so that's the trim piece. And then there's 2 screws. Come on, man. And then that fine thread screw in the corner is the one that holds the box will blow away, but fine thread screw is what holds the deal on. So I might, gosh, I'm trying with this camera, guys, sorry. I might have to try to get, dang, I'm sorry, guys, I'm working on it. All right, I'm gonna have to, I'm thinking I can maybe just grind each side of this insert down enough so it'll fit in between there maybe. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do because I'm not sure how easy that is. How easy that's gonna come out. So I might try to just grind it down or grind it flat. I don't know. I'm gonna ponder on it, figure it out, and you'll see in a second what I chose to do. All right, so this is what I decided to do. And again, I told you guys before, do not take any of my advice off of my channel when it comes to turning wrenches. Because nobody likes what everybody else or somebody else does. But this is what I chose to do. The hole that was in there, I actually just used it because it was actually a nice threaded one. Kind of helped center it up and then just got me 2 little self-tappers. I didn't use the screws it came with. It came with just a little same kind of deals. Although I do like those little star lock washers, but again, I got a really good threaded one here, so these are kind of just to stop from twisting, so that's more than enough. And that's going to be sweet, so I'm hoping I can just do that same thing on the other side. That should work out really good, and that mirror slips on there, and then that small fine threaded screw holds it on. So I'm going to tighten up this 11, and yeah, mirrors are going to be on. All right, got me a screwdriver. Had to go for another walk. Oh, this is hard to do on the camera deal. Need meta glasses. Ray-Ban, need a sponsor. Makita, need a sponsor. I need a lot of sponsors. Okay. Ah, shit, we might as well just take this one out too, call it a day. Honestly, I've had to order these little metal pieces I'm unscrewing right now a few times. For some reason, they get taken off, never get put back on the truck that they got taken off. This is a handy part too, actually. This is why I bought this. This thing has just a lot of handy parts, and you know, when you want a factory screw or a bolt or a clip, you know, that you can't quite get the same deal at the hardware store sometimes, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I've got a lot of parts. Dang, this is all jammed up. What is happening? I mean, there's no possible way. Every last thread by hand. Shoot. Also, what is this? Can someone tell me what that is? Some kind of a column stop? What? Theft deal? What is that? Just for looks? All right, let's see if I can politely rip this out. Yep. Okay, yep. Yes, sir. Okay, we own it, baby. That's it. We can get one of the vents working. Hell yeah. So we're back in my truck, and just for the people who have never done this before, just so you guys can see, so that tube is going to hook on right there. Plastic oval, so this end will go around that. And then on this end, you can see right there at the circle, goes to the vent there, and that piece goes around that. And this truck was a stick shift truck. I do remember the guy I bought it from saying that, but there's a pedal, and then there was a spring there too. I went ahead and took the spring off, but we're gonna get this in, and I'll at least have AC over there, and then if I dig around, I might have some, I just need like some kind of slinky material to go from here to here. I might have something. I'll have to look around. But let me get this one in. All right, how about it? Tube is in, all the screws are back in, even got the center screw there. How about it? I think I do need a Makita sponsor. All right, old seat's out, and the coat hanger was missing, and I found it under the seat. Check out all these yucky bugs. The tail's penny that I'm not allowed to pick up. This thing's already wired for audio. We're gonna dent the jack. I already took the cardboard thing out over there because it was kind of yucky, and if Nick makes a box, we're not gonna need that. So vacuum all this out and get this other seat thrown in this thing. Look at that, all cleaned up. And I cut the plastic shit off these seat belts because it was already all broken. If you guys know, when those things, like the plastic covers that kind of came from the factory, when it's all broken, it makes it really hard to get to the seat and it gets jammed. So I just end up cutting them off when they're busted. But quick little vacuum job. This thing kind of stunk in here, so we got some air fresheners we'll leave under the seat. This seat is already unbolted, and we got to slide it out. I'm gonna clean it up while it's out really quick and put it in. Check that out. That looks like, I mean, that is the exact correct color that belonged in this truck, dude, and it's the right year seat too. So seat is in. I got to get some floor mats still. I'm actually working on the headliner. So I have these old school like headliner repair kit bows that I acquired somehow. So these kind of slip down into the edge of the trim, and you cut this metal rod per your length. And you can see how nice it goes in there, and it kind of holds the headliner up. So I'm gonna put one more up in the front there to grab that last bit of this sagginess that you don't really see. And then that's fixed. All right, people, I am signing off. I even hit him with some tire shine, wiped down the old welds. Mirrors are on, window tints done. Not bad, man. Not bad. Looks like a whole new pickup truck. Man. Eat More Possum got a makeover. Wait till you see this interior, all what he's done up too. Mirrors. Check this out, dude. I mean, OMG. Tell me that is not the exact seat that belonged in this truck. Gosh. Tidied up the loose door bags. Seats all in. Seat belts all in nice organization. Oh, we got a little cup holder deal to cover up those holes in the carpet. Look at that, it's already being used. Signature floor mats. My vent blowing hard. Keep my leg cold, if you know what I mean. Guys know, guys know. How about it? Whole new truck. That was a lot in one day. So alignment shop, wheels, tires, lowered the back, drove out to Port Cocoa area to get the windows tinted. Came back all the way to my shop, stripped out the seat, cleaned up the carpet, took the seat out of the red truck, put this seat in here, cleaned it all up, fixed the AC vent. Oh, the headliner. Check it out, I got both my bows in there. So now the headliner's not sagging. Just a really fun day of tidying this whole truck up. And like I've told you a million times, I've already been through all the mechanical shit. I bought the truck, it already had all the good stuff done. We just buttoned up a few more things. So I mean, the truck is 110% mechanical, and now it has that quick Fran makeover. I think tomorrow we might get Nick to put a stereo in this thing. And if I can get Glizzy to hit this thing with just some quick clear, I am super happy. I am not tackling the engine bay on this truck. Running out of budget at this point to do any painting or cleaning up under there, but can get you some music, which would make it really cool, and hit this thing with some clear, and then now it's got the whole Fran vibe. So that is my my one-day rampage and how quick I can get stuff done, man. And I do like the bed rails with those big mirrors gone. Kind of blends in with the bumperettes on there, and it has kind of the old school work step bumper on the rear, so kind of fits that whole vibe. But that's it, man. That is it. Look at that, man. This dang seat had one little rip. That's it. Gosh. That's it for me. I'm cooked. This thing even drew some blood on me today. I'm going to find me some food. Going to go cruise this truck actually, now that it's all iced out, cleaned up, windows tinted, AC's blowing cold. We'll catch you guys on the next one.